Well, like to say good morning to everybody. Matter of fact, it's about straight up on top of the hour, midnight. I called, we said, it's a program on one of the stations called the Midnight Cry. And I just wanted to say that Almighty Man is sit before you this morning and give all the praise to God and giving him all the honor for life, health, and strength. And we thank him for as well as it is. And we also thank him for each and every one of you, your cyber friends, acquaintances, contacts, however you want to be called. We just saying that as you see the video title, it's saying a thank you to, I'll call me and Reverend David Ham, Piney Grove Choir, which I am privileged, honored to be the minister of music. And we want to thank the choir. Today they had their, called it a gospel explosion extravaganza. And my buddies, they were there. We want to say thank you also to Perfect Praise. Daryl Johnson, Floyd Carter, and two of my buddies, and also Sean and Pete, and Somerset, the new guy. I got to get his name. But, we certainly enjoyed all of you this afternoon. But I came here to just give honor to whom honor is due. Many men have no problem on giving people their accolades. I believe in giving people their honor. I believe in doing that. If it's noteworthy, then it's worthy to be noted, in other words. So in other words, I don't understand, and as I was talking to a few choir members and everything, and I'm going to still say this, I don't understand why it's so hard for people to honor those who do so much to help you. I'm just, just point blank, I'm just going to put it out there, you got a lot of, God got a lot of service. In other words, it's not only relegated to musicians and preachers and pastors and teachers. God have a lot of servants out there. And I feel that whatever role you play, whether you be a pastor, a musician, a teacher of Sunday school, or teacher of Bible study, or whatever it might be, you deserve your honor. The Bible said there are some people that even deserve double honor. But the problem is, some people have a problem with honoring others. And people, it's no joke, it's no secret, it's jealousy. Jealousy, that old, what they call the green-eyed monster, it really don't eat on no one but the person that holds that spirit within them. You should, I have no problem. You know what, I be glad when others are getting honored. And I love when I see God blessing others, because I know if I keep standing in line, I'm not too far behind. But some of us, unless the spotlight is directed right on us, we're not satisfied and happy with nobody. Well, we just saying, Piney Grove, we are proud of what y'all done today, and we are saying that God's gonna bless you, and we just keep on going higher and higher. I want y'all to just keep on working hard. I said it's not only for Piney Grove, but for all the choir that God have me in charge of. That's New Salem in my home church, Antioch. All of you, just keep going up higher. Don't let weak-minded people that trying to talk division. Don't let that stop you from doing what you're supposed to do. In other words, in every organization, not only the church, but in every organization, in every area of our lives, we got people that stands out. There ain't no sense in you being jealous of those people. We got people that stand out, and because I'm honoring Piney Grove Choir tonight, I'm honoring each and every member of Piney Grove Choir, from the president all the way down. I'm honoring each and every one of you members. God bless you. You did good. But I'm just speaking that there's always going to be a person that's going to stand out. And y'all know who I'm talking about. Our sister PA. She stands out. Why? Because she's unselfish. She's unselfish. She's always trying to do. I know she look out for us. Everywhere when we have to go out of town to different engagement stuff, PA going to make certain that everybody come by her house. And we're going to get something to eat before we go. And we done been to church, we're going to eat before we go. That's unselfish, people. These are the sort of people that stands out. They are extraordinary. Why are they extraordinary? One word, extra. They go the extra mile, and they don't feel it robbery to help somebody. You know what? Jesus was betrayed by a friend. I'm talking to all my choir members tonight. All of them. From New Salem all the way to Piney Grove. New Salem and y'all Piney Grove. Listen to me, choir members. Jesus was betrayed by a friend. He wasn't betrayed by an enemy. He was betrayed by a friend. So don't feel rained on. Don't feel bad when you find out the people stabbing in your back is your friend. Don't feel bad about that. It happened to Jesus. And if it happened to Jesus, guess what? You can count on it. So in other words, we are not going to worry about that. But what we need to do, and I'm talking about from New Salem, Antioch to Piney Grove, what we need to do is we need to pray for our brothers and sisters. We got to love them regardless. In other words, you don't get nowhere by hating people because they hate you. If they hate you, you do good to them. That's what Jesus said. People, I'm about doing what Jesus said. I don't do it all the time. I fall short sometimes. But I'm pressing. I'm like the Apostle Paul, I'm pressing. I ain't got there. I haven't arrived. And I didn't read. I've read through the Bible countless times, from Genesis to Revelation, but I still haven't attained. And I don't claim to know everything. And see, this is the problem with some of us. When we learn 3 scriptures and a hymn, we think, and we learn how to sing a couple of praise songs, we're ready to take over. But guess what? Wait for your calling. Wait for your ministry. But I say, Piney Grove, we thank y'all for what you did do, and we saying we're gonna keep working. There's always room for improvement. Believe me. No matter how well the people stood up today and clapped, no matter how well we think we sounded, we always can get better. There's always room for improvement. So we're gonna keep on working toward that. And let me add something. This goes for not only Piney Grove, but also to Antioch as well as New Salem. Don't worry about people that don't want to go and conform to the program. You just continue to do right. You will make we do right to make those that don't do right ashamed. In other words, if they got any hope, if there's any hope in saving them, we will save them by continuing to show them love, not by doing the same thing they do. In other words, when you speak evil of me, I'm going to keep speaking good of you. In other words, don't be two-faced. That's the only thing I say. If you don't like something, let your voice be heard. Yes, let them know. I tell people, this is why we have business meetings. You need to let your voice be heard. If you don't like what's going on, speak it. But don't be hypocritical about it. Don't sit down in the meeting, keep your mouth closed, and then get out there and talk about somebody. That's not right. That's not right. And another thing I say, you need to stop talking about people that are not there to present themselves. In other words, if a person is not present, leave their name alone. Don't even talk about them if they're not there to defend themselves. And in other words, people, we are brothers and sisters of Christ. We say we are Christians, we should act like it. That's all I'm going to say about that. So with that being said, we thank you, Piney Grove. And look, if we live to see it, 2016 is coming. 2016 is coming. We're going to do the same thing we done in 2015. We're going to be on the money to continue to grow in grace in the Lord our Savior Jesus Christ. We need to do better, people. We always got room for improvement. Let's see, can we do better in 2016 than we did in 2015? As we go quarter, and we fast approach, we got 1 month left. 1 month and a few days left before 2016 come in here. But I'm saying if we do cross over, let's try to do better. And let's forget about this nonsense and all this hatred and this jealousy. Remember, Judas was jealous of Jesus. Judas betrayed him, but Judas was jealous. It was probably more than Judas. They had indignation with Jesus because they didn't like the attention that Jesus was getting. Especially when that woman poured that ointment, Mary poured the ointment on and bust that alabaster box on his feet and anointed his head and everything, and then wiped her hair with her hair. She wiped the feet. They all was indignant. The Bible tells you better read that story for yourself. It said they were all indignant. In other words, they didn't like this here because all this attention was being poured on Jesus. Well, that's just the way it is when you or me or anybody does something notable. You're going to always have some people that are not going to like it. They're going to become indignant towards you. It's jealousy because of the fact that they want that turned on them. We can't help that, but we can pray for them. Pray for them. Treat them nice. Do them good. And cut the debt. You can't help the way folks treat you. You can't help the way how they feel about you. But you can help how you do. You can only control yourself. That's why I call self-control. You can't control someone else. So if somebody else chooses to be negative and foolish, the best thing you can do is like Apostle Paul. You better stay away from them. Distance yourself from that stupidity. Keep praying for the person, but you distance yourself from that negativeness. Because if you keep on hanging around a negative person, eventually that spirit will get on you. Believe me now, this is Minute Man saying whatever you get into. If God's not in it, you come out of it. Because it's going to come to next. Till the next video or Bible study, whichever comes first. This is Minute Man saying peace. Goodbye.